Hello YouTubers, the new time travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another video review, and today I'm going to do another Star Trek movie review. I'm going to do Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. And yep, I gotta tell you folks, this is probably the worst Star Trek movie ever. This is probably my least Star Trek movie in the Star Trek feature film series. It marks the directing debut of William Shatner in the role. Now, the story begins in the planet Nimbus 3. That's when a renegade Vulcan, Spock's half claimed to be his half brother. Well, they have a seek a way to find a starship that can pilot, take it beyond across the barrier, some kind of galactic barrier. It wasn't known to the planet. Meanwhile, on shore leave on Earth, in Yosemite, Cloud Mountain, El Capitan, Kirk is trying to climb up the rock, and suddenly Mr. Spock interrupting his rock climbing experiences and tell him that I do not think your gravity is situation. Then Kirk told, "What you tried? Look, I'm trying to make it up to the top of the mountain. Why did you go past Dr. McCoy?" Spock replied, "I believe that Doctor is not in the best mood." Then McCoy, in fuming, said, "Darn irresponsible, playing games with life." After that, Kirk slipped off the mountain and fall, and Spock saved him. Meanwhile, in the planet, the Nimbus 3, that's when they found a Caitlin Dar. On there is St. John Talbot and a General Cord, the Klingon general. Suddenly, a hostage situation going on Nimbus 3. So that means shore leave has been canceled. So Kirk and his crew return to the Enterprise. Unfortunately for the Enterprise have experiencing some malicious malfunction. However, half the Enterprise A door was broken, and the transporter is still unoperational. When they got a message from Starfleet Command that Nimbus 3 is in a hostage situation, get those hostages back. Meanwhile, another Klingon ship, the Klingon Bird of Prey, this time is piloted by Commander, so-called Captain Claw, and Vixis, played by Spice Williams and Todd Bryan. They're on the way to destroying the Earth's satellite, and they plot course to Nimbus 3 after an incoming mission from the Klingon High Consul. Once there, on the Enterprise, Spock seeing an image of Cyborg. Kirk tells him, "You like to see it goes." So, the mission is to go down to Nimbus 3 and capture and find out what to take down the hostile situation. However, the Nimbus 3 crew, including Cyborg, hijacked the USS Enterprise A. While receiving orders from the situation, is taking control of the vessel. And en route to the shuttlecraft, the Klingon Bird of Prey is making our way to firing the shuttlecraft and making the shuttle go warp speed into the Enterprise, crashing both nacelles and landed safely inside of the ship. So the Klingon is firing the Enterprise, but it's too late. The Enterprise jumped off the warp speed. For that sake, Spock's half brother Cyborg take Captain Kirk to the brig, along with Spock and McCoy. Refused to order to continue to take control. Unfortunately, the entire British crew is mind controlled by Cybok and tell them share your pain and gain strength of consciousness. So, the Enterprise received an announcement from Cybok that they're going to the planet Shakari. And that's the Great Barrier. That's the destination. But, unfortunately, planet Shakari, that division that Cybok created, Cybok shows Kirk and his crew, Spock and McCoy, imagines, including Dr. McCoy's father, David McCoy, plus young Amanda and Sarek. Spock was given birth. Then the Enterprise went into the Great Barrier, planet called Shakari, and when in there, they beam down and they find out that Shakari is the planet. Once there, they find a galactic, some kind of god, which claims is to be a purifying evil. So, the mission is, and Kirk replied to the god, what does God need with the starship? But he doubts them and is zapped Kirk, Spock. But McCoy replied, I don't doubt any God who is flex pain. So, what have he done? So, the Cybok told the god to reveal the image of Cybok. So, they went inside and fight each other to share. So, the Enterprise is to fire on the planet. The energy burst and exploded in mid-air. However, meanwhile, the shuttlecraft was disabled. Galileo 3 was disabled, and the Enterprise had to beam up Spock and Dr. McCoy onto the Enterprise, leaving Kirk down there, attacking by the godlike image on there. But Kirk was saved by the Klingon bird of prey, fire on the god-like creature destroyed. So you want me, Klingons? What are you waiting for? Where Kirk plies and beam over, and Cord takes command of the Klingon vessel, and the rest is history. So when they went back on the Enterprise, they have like a party, dinner party, some sort of meeting with God of image. So back on Earth, the Enterprise saved the vessel and returned it back to space dock. And that's the story continues. My thoughts about the movie Star Trek V. The special effects was cheesy, and it has no kind of money to do a Rockman creature. So I give this story 4 out of 10. Yes. Anyway, this movie also introduced the newly redesigned Enterprise A. The last movie that the Enterprise used, the old movie set from the first 3 Star Trek movies, was destroyed during this windstorm. So, due to budget and the 1988 writer's strike, Industrial Lights and Magic was not used in the 5th film. It was visual effects by Brian Ferrin. Now let's take a look on the cover. You have the Enterprise, Star Trek V. It's the widescreen. Kirk, Spock, the Enterprise, and Cybok. The spine, the top, and the back. And Kevin Thomas says, as much spiritual odyssey as a space adventure is all the riches for it. Here's a tape. Look like with the sticker label and then label. And that's it for this review. To get a shout out, comment down below and tell me what's your favorite Star Trek movie quote. Till next time, this is the new Time Travel Hyman 88 saying, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.